Hey guys, what is up everybody? Welcome to a new video, and this video is gonna be about how good this bike is. So if you came to hear something which is gonna criticize this motorcycle, that is not that video. I wanna share with you some kind of emotional experience riding Yamaha. It doesn't mean that this motorcycle is perfect. It doesn't mean this motorcycle is better than anything else. It's just about the way how I feel when I ride this motorcycle comparing to any other motorcycle. And for everyone, the perfect motorcycle will be the one which they like for certain things. For example, for emotional feedback, for comfort, for handling, for overall experience, whatsoever. I was thinking about what else can be better in sport touring segment rather than Tracer 9. Yamaha was one of the first brands in the world who actually started to introduce sport touring segment back in early 80s. At that point, mostly all Japanese brands were like, okay, let's focus on sport touring. That was popular back then. And they were first to jump onto this kind of wave and ride this wave for a while. You will see that only Yamaha continuously produce sport touring motorcycles. Most of the manufacturers kind of switch towards adventure motorcycles, but their adventure motorcycles kind of like all-purpose motorcycles. Even with Yamaha, you can see that if you speak about adventure motorcycles, there will be T7, which is more off-road focused, which is kind of like proper adventure motorcycle, and we can see that this motorcycle is equally popular as BMWs, Tigers, Africa Twins. And if you speak about touring segment, there is Tracer 9 lineup. In some regions, Yamaha still sell FGR 1300, but here in Europe we don't have FGR anymore. Maybe Yamaha will introduce something else, but back then, when this bike was available, FGR was like one of their ultimate sport touring machines with a shaft drive and kind of heavy but same time performing well on the highways. Now top of the line for Yamaha motorcycles is actually T9, which is Tracer 9 lineup including GT and GT Plus. I have separate video for that. So I was thinking, okay, what else represents sport touring segment? And the bikes which are close to what Yamaha does is BMW 900 XR, Tiger 900 GT versus 1000, maybe Honda NT 1100. But if you look at all of those motorcycles, they're all good for certain things. Some of them more comfortable than T9, some of them have more technology on board than T9. Maybe design can be better, but I believe that design is kind of subjective thing. But if you talk about overall performance and overall experience, for me, Tracer is still the best. Everyone is gonna tell you that CP2 engine, one of the best engines in the market. CP3 engine is also one of the best engines in the market. And so far, no one can replicate CP3 engine. It's just like super smooth, super predictable, super linear. It is just, I don't know, I have not experienced anything like that in any other motorcycles. Like twins, they vibrating a lot. Inline fours, they don't have enough torque in lower RPMs. Even if you talk about Tigers, their triple engines not that much perfect as Yamaha. And then you have all the handling situation. It's so well balanced, it's so precise, it is so smooth, it is so, I don't know, I can only say it's like too perfect in terms of riding experience. Speaking of comfort, probably BMW will be a little bit more cushy, Tiger will be softer as well. If you consider riding this motorcycle on paved roads mostly, does it make any difference? Like you're probably not gonna use whole potential of that suspension travel unless you go a little bit off road or if you really ride like bad roads. But same time on a good roads, performance of this suspension is superb. So if you speak about dash, I know that many people kind of hate this dash on Tracer. Probably BMW dash is one of the best in the business. There is no argument with that. Tiger, which has bigger screen, it's a little bit complicated. It's like so much information there, but this information is not like well structured or well balanced. You have different layouts, but the funny thing is you could not have like proper RPM line or indication on any of those layouts, which is for me kind of silly. Why do you need 7-inch TFT screen, which is not usable that much? Then you have Hondas, which are maybe a little bit overloaded with data as well, but they are pretty good. But the only problem, they're so slow. To launch that display, you need to wait like 10, maybe 20 seconds. All of the screens, like they more or less better. They might be more fancy in terms of how the information is represented there. But if you think about actual usability, you will understand that Yamaha screen or Yamaha Dash is actually straight to the point. Like, you just need to understand philosophy of Yamaha, where it says like, the thing should work. You don't really need go through different layouts of the screen. It's like all there. When you start the bike, you need less than 1 second to see all the information on the screen. There is no delay, there is nothing like that. There is a lot of information, but same time, can you use this information? Yes, you can. Can you read this information? Yes, you can. Do you need to wait for this information to appear? No. If you look at this screen from this perspective, it's really good. Why do you buy a motorcycle? Why do you need motorcycle? Because you have car, and like in your car you have all those systems, you have all those multimedia stuff which you can use. Again, it's my opinion, but motorcycle is more about pure experience riding, about disconnecting from all their tech stuff. And Yamaha performs that in really good manner. It's like it just does what you need. With the base Yamaha, you will get everything you need to travel. It's really easy to handle, it's easy to maneuver, it's sort of not heavy motorcycle. And then even if you complete this bike with all sorts of accessories, you can get proper touring machine which can allow you to put miles and miles on the clock. The most important thing about this bike, it is a fun factor. It has electronics, it has like IMU system, one of the most advanced IMU systems. It allows you to feel that you control the situation. It allows you to feel that you're actually the one who rides motorcycle, who has like direct connection with the road, who actually influence every move of this motorcycle. You have everything. Adjustable suspension, as I mentioned, adjustable windscreen, adjustable foot pegs, adjustable seat, and you can upgrade it up to any level you want. So even base version can be upgraded with all the possible features, including heated seats, which is nice. Really like this bike. When I think what motorcycle I want to ride, and I have choice between like few motorcycles, I just gonna take Tracer. That's how it works, For certain things you say, oh, Triumph is better, BMW is better, but when you think for yourself and you just want to get this fun and experience, and you just want to enjoy riding the motorcycle for a day or two, or maybe for a few days trip, for me personally, I just know I'm gonna take Tracer. Let me know if you guys experience the same, or give me your point of view if you're used to ride Tracer, or maybe you want to ride Tracer, what you ride right now. Does not mean that Tracer is the best motorcycle, but I believe that it's really good motorcycle, and if you're someone like me, you'll probably enjoy riding it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.